So for the last month, I've been taking my car battery out of my car every single time I use it because my car battery was stolen for the third time. Today I saw something on my dash. I figured it was like a brochure or spam or whatever, and sure enough, my dash has a ticket on it for not having license plates. I look down, my license plates are stolen. Look to the side of my car, the door is kicked in. So I've got 2 missing license plates and the door kicked in and a ticket. We've already decided we're gonna move because of this issue, but getting new license plates isn't always that easy. So I have to write a note saying, please don't ticket me again as I get new license plates for my car. Oh no, I gotta put my car battery back in. You can see a footprint. The whole thing needs to be popped out. You know, Tasha and I found our next home, so we're gonna be moving in a few weeks anyway. It's just such a bummer. I know there's a lot bigger problems in the world, and in the end, it's not too bad. Here, see a side swipe there. Every car's just got some form of vandalism. There's another one, dented in. You wouldn't think it's that bad of a neighborhood. Look, it's nice. There's a school. The neighborhood's not that bad. It's just so much crime. But a $73 ticket and replacing my license plates won't be the end of the world. It could be a lot worse. So I think it's always good to like slow down when this stuff happens. Do like a full-on gratitude binge. Think of all the good things in life and just know it's something I got to deal with living in a city. I could care less about the $73 ticket and more about not getting more tickets, wondering God knows what's happening with whoever has my license plate now. They're probably running through every red light possible. Just,
oh, I didn't think about that.
You know what I mean? They're probably just, you know, this could create a headache.
You know
Chances
what?
are though,
they probably have a special like section at the DMV for you to report specifically stolen plates. Not just getting a plate replacement, but they should issue you a new number because you don't want that number associated with you any longer.
Good point. Yeah, it's a great point. Yeah, I mean, the other thought is like the car battery costs me 120 bucks every single time. 140, 120, 110, whatever. Take the 110 south.
I thought I was taking the 5 south. 110
to 405. I'll pull it up. So, yeah, you like how we can just talk Californians like that. So, yeah, the issue is going to be.
Are you sure I shouldn't take the 5?
Very much so. If you can safely get across, it's.
This monster truck doesn't want to let me over.
Monster truck against a Prius. Put your money on Tasha's lead foot. She'll get you there. I've been offered dozens of solutions to the theft and vandalism, but the only real solution is to move. You just gotta move. My car.
Hopefully our new neighborhood is a better neighborhood.
And you know, if it's not, I mean, my car's at that point when someone drives by it, they just want to kick it. I have a kickable car. It's been kicked. It's had sledgehammers hit on the top of it. And for what reason, guys?
Crowbars.
I don't park bad. I've had crowbars taken to the handles.
We live by a bunch of Looney Tunes, I think.
Yeah, but I'm happy that your much more expensive Toyota hasn't had these issues. I've kind of.
What are you talking about? I walked out to a burnt up mattress.
That's true. You had
on the side of my car.
Someone threw a flaming mattress. That's not a slur. It was on fire onto her car. And you did get
smashed.
Probably $10,000 in damage.
More maybe.
Yeah. So.
From what, drifters, car clubs, or drifting clubs, or whatever.
Yeah. So there's these car clubs that have been coming into our neighborhoods and just peeling out, and they shut the street down. I mean, it's really like a less fun version of
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Tokyo Drift.
It's like if Fast and the Furious was just stealing license plates and door handles. It's like, grow up a little bit, guys. They didn't get to my car battery, so joke's on you this time, playa. Take your license plates, but you can't have my battery. All right, so today I'm still trying to get my license plate reported to the police. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. My license plates were stolen Wednesday. Filed a police report online. It was rejected. They said you have to do it in person. I get to the precinct. It's locked, closed because of COVID. I go to another precinct. They said you got to go to the first one. They're the only people that can do it. So I wasn't able to get through. If we're wondering, oh, is this a COVID related issue? I would say about 75% of the time I call 911, I get a busy signal. Before COVID, for all I know, these license plates are stolen because people are doing street racing, and the last thing I want is a bunch of tickets to come in the mail. The only real positive here is that someone hasn't stolen like my catalytic converter. I thought that getting this done on a Sunday might be a good idea, since maybe there's less crimes being reported today, less people on the road. So, all right, let's go back to the precinct and see if we can get a hold of somebody. All right, I'm at the police department. It says closed. Listen, I hate that I have to do this because I have to knock on the door. I'm gonna piss somebody off, but this is what we have to do. He gave me a thumbs up. Let's see what that means.
Los Angeles Police Department, Olympic Community Police Station.
Hey, how are you? Sorry, I was just calling you. I had my license plate stolen, and they've told me to come to this location to do the report in person. So can I?
Well, no, we actually closed. I can do that to the front end.
Whatever works is good for me. 401. All right. I get people a little spooked by the camera, but you kind of have to in today's world, just to it just keeps conversations honest, is what it does. All right, day 5 back at the police department, trying to get a police report for my stolen license plate. I just knocked on the door. Let's see how it goes. I don't get mad at the people that steal my car battery or that steal my license plates. The problem that we have in like our big city in Los Angeles and a lot of other cities and across the country is just people are in despair. You know, there's a drug and mental health problem. So when people steal a car battery, there's 2 things that are happening. Either A, they're recycling it and getting $10, or B, they're using the car batteries to cook meth. So in both scenarios, I just really pity the people that do that. Same thing with license plates. God knows why someone would need those. But that's the world we live in, and that's kind of like the city tax you pay. If I get mad at it, it's like stubbing your toe and ruining your day. If I get mad at it, I'm just gonna pass that negative energy onto the barista. Best thing you can do in a situation where things aren't going your way is to stop, get your breath under you, breathe, oxygenate your body, and find something to be thankful for. And if there's no one you can be mad at, and if there's no way you can improve that situation, it's all about how you react to it. Well, we're improving our situation by finding a new place to move to. And in the meantime, I am gonna get a ice cold Starbucks. Wow, there is a giant line. I might be changing my mind. I'll wait it out. I'll wait it out. Speaking about addictions. Hi, can I have a tall iced coffee with coconut milk? Woo-hoo-hoo! I tell you what, I get caffeinated just thinking about drinking an iced coffee. Found this in my car. Remember when these were popular? This is fun when you're stuck in traffic. Nope, there it goes. Find it next year. Thanks. Let's see. Let's do a 1 sip taste test. There it is, folks. There it is. Oh, once it hits the bloodstream, it's anybody's game. Luckily, I got this old 2004 Toyota, so I won't be speeding. But if I had like a Corvette or something, I'd be gunning it with this energy. Woo! My mom has that old school mindset where it's like, if you don't buy a coffee every day, by the time you're 90, you'll save up to own like a station wagon or whatever it is. But my thought process is, you gotta treat yourself to feel that love that you want to exist in the world. You know what I mean? So if it takes a Starbucks iced coffee to get pen on paper, to get you to write that, you know, Oscar-winning screenplay, then I say, ride it out, get a venti, enjoy life a little bit. Now, obviously, there's some frivolous purchases people can make, but again, don't forget to enjoy the scenery along the path. So the thing that makes stand-up comedy challenging is that you can only do so much to prepare before you get to a live audience. Now, if you're a pianist, you could spend years practicing the piano before it's time to perform in front of a live audience. But as a comic, you just got to put your new jokes out there. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. My favorite place to go is called the Fourth Wall. It is a open mic where you perform just in front of other comics, but it's a chance to try your jokes out in real time. Whether you have an audience of 5 people or 5,000, I think it's easy to tell if a joke's gonna work or not based on a small sample size. I think it was Robin Williams who said, when there's 2 people in the room, it's a conversation. If there's 3 people in the room, it's a performance. So the idea is then when you get a couple people together, you can test out jokes, test out the intonation, how does it sound, am I hitting the punchline, all the phonetics that go along with telling a joke, which is sometimes funny words. You know, finding a word that ends on a consonant, finding a word that sounds funny, that has alliteration. You know, it's kind of just a dance that we do. You know, they always say like funny is tragedy plus time, and we're still in the tragedy, folks. So that's what it makes it hard to find the funny within this whole situation, but we will try. Comedy's not supposed to be pretty. So like Los Angeles, there are a lot of beautiful aspects to Los Angeles, but it's also a working class city. It's one of the biggest cities in the world. So this place that I do comedy, I mean, the floors are sticky. God bless it. It is part of a dingy strip mall. You got to put in the hours where nobody else wants to be, and then eventually you can tell your jokes at the fancy clubs. My mom never told me I wasn't a successful sibling. I just found out because she had another child when I was 18. That's when you know. Does anyone have siblings that are a lot younger than them? Your mom didn't think you would be successful, and our mom's not bad at judging character at this point. Yeah, here's how I knew. If you're 18 years old, you can do the math on when your mom procreated. You don't need to do that. You shouldn't do that. I did. It was 3 months after I got my SAT results. That's when. She was like, "State school day, fire up the vagina." You know what I mean? She's like, "I'm 41. I got 1 egg left. Let's do it." She was like Greg Maddux, you know, when he was playing in his last season, like spotting the corners with an 84-mile-an-hour fastball. That's my mom's vagina, an 84-mile-an-hour fastball. It's got movement. It moves. All right. I have a shitty car, and I live in Silver Lake or Koreatown, depending on who I'm talking to. That's where I live. And this is a true story. During the pandemic, my car battery was stolen 3 times, guys. Thank you very much for caring. I know, humble brag, I have a vehicle, all right? Fuck you guys. 3 times my car battery was stolen. Only positive, check engine light no longer comes on. That's the only positive. Do you know how sad it is to go home to my fiance after a day of work, unbolting the car battery and just carrying it like the loneliest businessman ever? It's 50 pounds. I just have obliques on one side, just killing it. So after spending a week or 2 of trying to get in touch with the police department, I have to say the DMV was relatively easy. It took a couple hours of waiting, and then they gave me new plates. And I wanted to shout out to a friendly stranger online who sent me the $73 Cash App. They sent me $73 to cover the cost of this parking ticket, which just goes to show you share a little bit of your life, and then people just want to invest in you and share that love with you. So I appreciate that so much to the stranger in New York City who sent me the $73 advance for the parking ticket. Thanks so much for watching this vlog. I really appreciate you guys helping me get this vlog channel going. We've got a lot of content coming up. We're moving next episode, and then you can check out the new place. We'll do an empty house tour of the old studio, an empty house tour of the new place, and we ordered turf. I got AstroTurf coming in. We did a drone shot of that. It's hilarious. Lots of fun stuff going on. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, hit the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you guys next week. Bye now. I like your hair. Good hair. You know when you're young, when you've got nice, like I used to have hair down to here. I cut it when it got to the Lord Farquaad length, right there. Yeah. But just another way that LA is shitting on me. This is why I cut my hair. Like I said, I used to go for a jog in Silver Lake with my hair in a bun to blend in. And this is a true story. A fucking hawk attacked my head. That's right. Okay, you're on the hawk side. You're like, what were you wearing, Dave? Were you asking for it? Had you been victim? What the fuck's going on? A fucking hawk? And here's the deal. It's like, I mean, you know, if a bat hit me, no big deal. Hawks have impeccable vision. So from like 20 feet up, he was like, that's a robin's nest on that lesbian. And then it just hit the shit. And I'm like, all right, thank you so much.